Are you caring for an aging parent? Is managing their care straining your life? Are you looking for local resources and support? Well, the Hebrew SeniorLife holds monthly support groups for adult children at Temple Emanual in Newton. Joining me in the studio to discuss monthly group and what you can get out of it are Fleming Caruso, the Collaborative Care Advisor for Hebrew SeniorLife NewBridge on the Charles campus, as well as the host of There For Them podcast, and Dana Gitell, the Marketing Manager for Hebrew SeniorLife. Thank you both so much for being here. Just have a handful of questions to learn a bit more about the program and what goes on in Hebrew SeniorLife. Of course, that brings us to the first question, which is, could you just tell us a little bit about Hebrew SeniorLife? Just give us a brief overview of the programming.
So Hebrew SeniorLife is a local nonprofit, an affiliate of Harvard Medical School. We've been around for over 100 years, and we provide a wide variety of senior living and healthcare services to seniors throughout Greater Boston. So some people know about our NewBridge on the Charles community, they know about Orchard Cove, they know about Hebrew Rehabilitation Center. These are all communities and locations that are part of Hebrew SeniorLife. And we're excited to be here and to be in the Newton community.
Well, yeah, you're in the Newton community, you're here with us at New TV. What's your connection to Newton?
So we service a lot of residents and seniors who live in Newton, and we've had a great partnership with Temple Emanual, specifically Tracy Schneider, who works there. She runs all their senior programming, which are all open to the public. You don't have to be a member of that temple. Any senior in Newton can go. And it was really through her experience as an adult child, a very devoted daughter, in fact, that she realized there was a real need for social education programs to support adult children in the community who, like all of us, it's the first time our parents have gotten old. It's the first time that we've navigated these waters, and it can be stressful and logistically challenging and emotionally challenging. So we've worked with her over several years to develop programs to support both seniors but also the adult children. And she felt strongly we started a series last year called The Nitty Gritty of Helping Your Aging Parents, Everything You're Afraid to Ask. And we had a series of workshops, but it's hard for adult children to get to an evening workshop. And also those events, frequently, people learned a lot, but they learned a lot from each other. And Tracy really realized that a support group is what this community might find most compelling and useful. And so that's what we started this year.
Oh, fantastic. And for the viewers at home that may, like me, not understand what an adult child is, I am myself sort of an adult child. I'm 22 years old, maybe I'm more of a young adult.
No, you're a child.
Okay, I'm still a child. Could you just tell us what that term means?
Well, you can probably.
Yeah, so an adult child is someone who's caring for their parents. They're an adult now, but they're still the child of the person who's aging.
All right.
Yeah, and I just wanted to piggyback on what you said about the support group and how it was really helpful for people to hear others sharing the same stories and the same concerns and worries, because I think you feel so alone when you don't have a container of support and conversation. So it's an amazing gift that's being provided.
And what are the programs and services that Hebrew SeniorLife offers seniors and adult children that should make them interested in attending this meeting?
Well, Hebrew SeniorLife, like I said, we have a variety of senior living options for every budget throughout Greater Boston. And we have one thing that's really interesting is we recently launched the Center for Memory Health, and that's based in Boston. And that is an outpatient clinic for seniors with memory loss and their loved ones. And there's a lot of family support that we offer through the Center for Memory Health, that even if the person with dementia is not a patient there, there's a lot of resources in particular that local families can get there. But we have home care, we have hospice care, we have outpatient care in our Boston flagship, and then as well as a variety of senior living communities that help enrich lives.
Yeah, we also have 2-day programs that I think are important for people to know about. Yeah, so their loved one can come to us for the day and then be still living at home with their spouse or partner for the rest of the time.
Oh, fantastic.
It gives both some respite and it gives the person with dementia appropriate stimulation and engagement. And that's so important.
Right, so that brings me to my next question. This is sort of a twofer. So memory health is a core tenet of what Hebrew SeniorLife does.
Yeah.
Could you talk about this is maybe more for you, Sarah.
Sure.
Could you talk about the importance of social interaction, a regular basis social interaction for people
Yes.
going through Alzheimer's and dementia?
It's the cornerstone. I think it's really the heart and soul, and the most important piece for people living with dementia is to be around people and to be stimulated by appropriate programs that can see who the person is still and engage them and help them feel the best that they can feel on any given day. The programming that happens through our day programs and through our memory care programs really look at the person as a whole person and really look to draw out the strengths of that person so that they feel the best that they can in light of the fact that they're living with a disease that constantly makes them feel like they're failing. So we don't want to focus on that. We want to focus on what makes them feel good.
And what is life like in a Hebrew SeniorLife community?
You know, closest to Newton is NewBridge on the Charles.
Yeah.
And that's where you're based. And we do offer memory care assisted living there,
Right.
which does all the things you just talked about.
That's right. So what is life like? So people have said it's like a cruise ship on land. So let me tell you what that means. It means social engagement opportunities. It means meals together. It means lectures. It means being supported, the people there being supported by a team of professionals and elder care experts that want people to live their best life every single day. So it's like this win-win. There's independence, but there's also this safety net of support to help people succeed.
You mentioned the food. Yeah, we're getting up until lunchtime. I'm hungry.
Starving.
What's the best thing that Hebrew SeniorLife offers?
The lobster salad.
Oh,
It's true.
Hebrew SeniorLife and a
That's
lobster
right.
salad.
It's kosher style.
Okay,
We're not a
right.
kosher community.
Well, so it's called Hebrew SeniorLife, but you offer services to people of
Anyone.
all colors, religions,
That's
sexual
right.
Mm-hmm.
orientation.
Absolutely.
The website emphasizes inclusivity and diversity.
Yeah.
Could you guys speak a little bit about that?
So, you know, our history, we started as to address a need in the Jewish community, but we've grown through the years to continue to serve the Jewish community and the diversity within the Jewish community, but also to serve people of all faiths, whether they're seeking spiritual enrichment or choose not to. Our team is there to help each senior get the spiritual care that matters most to them, that resonates for them. And Hebrew SeniorLife, we're a nonprofit, we're open to everyone, and like any hospital or any.
Yeah. I mean, next week we're having our interfaith dinner at NewBridge. So, like, it doesn't matter what you believe. Everybody come together. We're going to eat together. We're going to celebrate together. It doesn't matter who your God is, per se. We're just being together.
And the one issue that people often face when deciding what to do with loved ones as they age is things can get quite expensive. Can you talk a little bit about how HSL ensures that patients and adult children can afford the care that you guys offer?
So one thing is that we are a nonprofit, and I think lately in healthcare and senior living, there's a lot of businesses opening up, but we've been around for 100 years, and we're an affiliate of Harvard Medical School. So I think that, that our budgets are in the right place that way. We also offer a wide range of senior living communities, some of which are federally subsidized. We have Center Communities of Brookline, which offers both market rate and subsidized housing. We have Simon C. Fireman in Randolph and Jack Satter House on Revere Beach, which is fantastic. Those are all fully subsidized senior housing communities that offer an incredible lifestyle. And then we also have continuing care retirement communities at NewBridge on the Charles and also Orchard Cove and Dedham. And those are more expensive, and they offer a range of healthcare
Services.
care levels. Very independent living, or there's assisted living, or there's more medical care. And it's all designed to help a senior focus on what matters most to them and have the best life that they can as they define it. And then on the healthcare side, many of our services are covered by insurance. And we're one of the largest providers at Hebrew Rehabilitation Center of Medicaid
Yeah.
long-term care beds, I think, in the state. So there's something for everyone and everyone's needs through Hebrew Senior Life.
And one thing that is free and that people should consider doing is, of course, the support group that you guys came to talk about. What are the topics that someone could look forward to hearing about at Temple
Look
Emanual?
forward. Well, I think that adult children, as Dana said, they're the sandwich generation. So they're caring for their children and they're caring for their older parents. And they're feeling stressed out, they're feeling alone, they're feeling guilty, they're feeling lost. They don't speak the language that we as folks in the elder care industry speak, so they're looking for guidance. They really need to understand what's available to them and how to access it. And I think another major theme that we might hear in a support group is role reversal. So all of a sudden, someone is in a situation where they might need to make decisions for someone who their whole life made decisions for them. And that brings a lot of emotion and feeling to the table. So it's an opportunity for people to process that a bit with a seasoned professional.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining me and sharing a bit about Hebrew Senior Life. Those meetings are held monthly at 6:15 p.m. on Tuesday evenings at Temple Emanual in Newton. More information is available at HebrewSeniorLife.org. And while there is no cost, registration is required. And refreshments are included. Newton News will be right back. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.